And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzo Goose, back with you for another review, talking Convergence, Batman Shadow of the Bat, issue 1. And this is written by Larry Hama with with pencils by Philip Tan. And this book features Azrael, but it also features Batman. Batman's back is in the healing process, so he is recovering. So you have both Batman and Azrael running around in costume at some point in this book. The story, basically, the Well is they're stuck in Metropolis, and the Well, this villain, he's trying to hijack all the food, and Bruce Wayne and Jean Paul Valley are trying to get into his organization so they can thwart it, and he's testing Bruce Wayne's mettle here and seeing his loyalty and everything, if he's up for the tasks. And basically it turns into a battle between the two Batmen and the Well and his crew. And I have to say that the art in this book is fantastic. It's amazing, stunning line work here by Philip Tan. It very much suits a Batman themed book, especially Shadow of the Bat always was heavier lines and dark and kind of that grim and gritty kind of style, and I think Philip Tan nailed the tone of this book perfectly. Larry Hama's writing, I would have to say, very much in tone with the Batman books at the time that Azrael was running around. It felt like it was written in that era, and I think that's why they went to a writer like Larry Hama, who has that traditional history with those types of characters in that time period. And it was a solid story. A lot of dialogue. This was of the 3 that I'm reviewing for the channel this week. This was the most dialogue heavy one. It's the one that took me a little bit longer to get through. I thought the story dragged a little bit, but it was still very interesting, and I love seeing Batman and Azrael team up against this Kingpin-esque character, the Well. And it turns out, as the issue's ending, spoiler alert, we got to talk about the ones that they're going to be fighting in the second issue. These are members of Wetworks from Wildstorm, so we're seeing a lot of Wildstorm characters pop up here. It's Pilgrim and I don't remember the other one's name, but and there's a time slip going on, and then we find out there's another time slip. Don't know where it's coming from and all this stuff. So, but it was interesting seeing Bruce Wayne having to force his way into this organization. The only thing is, even though it was very dragged out a little bit and with very heavy dialogue, the story itself still felt a little bit rushed, because it was like within the course of one issue he interjects himself, finds out their plan, and thwarts it. And it's it's a beginning, middle, and end. But this was a story, if it was told as an arc, it would be like 3 or 4 issues worth, or maybe even longer, knowing a writer like Scott Snyder. But it just felt like it's kind of weird. It felt slow and dragged out at the same time as feeling rushed. It was a very complicated book, but I still did enjoy it. I enjoyed seeing these characters again, and I love Larry Hama's writing overall. Big G.I. Joe fan. He's the guy that wrote the entire Marvel run, and is writing the Real American Hero series for IDW now. So he's Wolverine, he's written and stuff. So yeah, it was like I said, it felt very much in that time period, and of the 3 books I'm reviewing, it's probably, I don't know. I don't want to say it was still an enjoyable book, but I'm going to give this one, for art alone, I have to raise my score up on this one to a 3.5 out of 5, 3.5 stars. So that's your score for Convergence, Batman Shadow of the Bat, issue 1. Please let me know what you thought of this review and of the book itself in the comments below. Check out all the other Convergence reviews. We're covering every single book in Convergence, and of course all the other content on the channel. We'll also be talking about the Convergence books on the live show Tuesdays, 9ish p.m. Eastern, which will go up on iTunes' audio version on Thursdays. So check that out, and check out comicfrontline.com, comicrelated.com, and zone4podcast.com. Together, all your number one source for all your comic news, reviews, podcasts, and so much more. And if you feel so inclined, check out lastemberpress.com for information on the new studio / publisher that I'm a part of, that Lisa Moore and myself founded, along with John Wilson and Chris Ventura. So check it out, and all the links will be in the description below. So until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.